This is for Leo Sun, Moon, rising in Venus, and it is general, as you know. Will not resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I hope, if you guys watch the channel a lot, please be sure to subscribe, because I focus mostly on pulling in subscribers' energy, obviously. And subscribers take precedence. So I think it'll make your energy come in more clear. All my videos are timeless, so feel free to look through the other videos. I don't do personals, but what I do instead is almost personals. Those are categorized by sign and title, so I encourage you to look through those and see if any of those pull to you, okay? They're very, very detailed. Only a small handful of people watch them, so they turn out like personals at a fraction of the price. So those will be listed down below in the description box, as well as the names of the decks, okay? So this is kind of crazy. This Three of Swords came out at least 3 times in your pre-shuffle. We're going to lay out a spread. This is just pre-shuffle. But Three of Swords is pain, heartbreak, okay? And then also in the pre-shuffle, we got the Two of Cups. So that's, you know, 2 people who love each other, 2 people who give, 2 people who express it and are available to show up, right? So here we got this, 2 soulmates. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Look at that. I mean, what a lineup, right? And it gets interesting. And I'll show you why, but let me go over these real quick. So you showed up in your own reading. We've got the Sun card. Could be dealing with another Leo or an Aries. Aries was strong. The Emperor card came out. Could be divine masculine. If you guys think you're in a twin flame or a soulmate journey and feel like just so confused and stuck, I have a twin flame almost personal series down below. You might want to check those out. Again, they're by title. But look at that Three of Swords again. So lots of pain. And it looks like, also got the Tower. It looks like somebody is wanting to come out of being stuck. So I don't know, something blew up, it looks like. But we've got happiness here. We've got this strength. We'll probably get the Strength card. But if you think something's over, it's not over emotionally for them either, okay? In the Wisdom of the Oracle, we got the TikTok. So this is also making me feel Libra. I don't know why, but this is time. Lucy's barking in her sleep. She's yelping. This is something about time ticking and by the book. This, I think we'll come back to this, but I think there's a strong message here. And then of course we got soulmates again. Let me just say real quick, because I don't know what your spread's going to say, but I feel like there's something going on here with feel like your clock is ticking. So there might be a need to not waste your time with someone that's wasting your time, or go live your own life until that person comes back and is absolutely ready. I also have to say this for a few of you. Remember that other people's timing is not always the same as yours. And sometimes, I know this is going to contradict what I just said, and I don't want it to. I want it to be for, when that other thing doesn't apply. But sometimes things are, better when it's not on our exact timing. I mean, sometimes we just don't know better, Sometimes divine timing is at play, and that actually things turn out better when we don't try to force things on our timeline or by the book, like say, oh, I'm this age, I should be married by now, or I should be here by now. There's some message for someone in this, not to do that, or not to be so rigid in that. That doesn't mean if somebody's wasting your time, you don't, move on with your happy life and move forward until that person's ready. You don't, So those two things, I know they're a little contradicting, but I feel like they were both really strong. So let's go ahead and get started. Your current energy. Queen of Swords. So you've probably let somebody know or let somebody go, or you want to. The Queen of Swords is all about truth, clarity. Sorry, guys. Truth, clarity. She's about saying things directly. She wants the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I feel like I'm supposed to shuffle. Overall energy is 5 of Wands. Let's put it out, but I do feel like I'm supposed to shuffle again. I feel predominantly the Three of Swords. So somebody's hurting, like maybe more than you know, Oops. Okay, so your person's energy. Oh, look at that. Very focused on money and progressing with money. But this is also looking to the future. There's progress here. So, I don't know. Okay, so how they view you is moving on. Okay, that's not cool. There, moving on. I bought a new light, so that wouldn't happen, and I'm still struggling with it. Okay, so they see you as moving away from conflict, whether that's them or not. There it is. Overall energy again in the center of the spread. So major 3. I mean, you could have been stabbed in the back, or just really somebody is really, really heartbroken and struggling with pain. Okay. Your person again, 4 of Pentacles, they're holding on, definitely not letting go, but they've got some mixed emotions back and forth, and that might be what's causing you to want, clarity. There you are, and behind the scenes, the Sun card, happiness, hope, healing, growth, illumination. Interesting. Knight of Swords. This is Tarot's advice. If you choose to take it, it's moving forward. We'll have to clarify that. And see, the outcome is cooperation, but I keep feeling the need to say, don't wait. Move on. Your best bet is to focus on your happy self. That, if anything, it's a win-win because it helps you get your power back. Look at that. Get your power back. Right when I said it, the Strength card. And I think I said earlier I felt like we were going to get the Strength card. But this is a pretty strong energy I'm picking up on. Looks like somebody's just been kind of in and out. We've had this before. I mean, we get this a lot. But you want to make things happen. Right? And yeah, somebody's being, so the Queen of Wands, that's you. That's fiery, passionate, moving forward. I think you're very impatient with this person. And the Magician is somebody that can make things happen, manifest. You're Leo strong. 2 of Wands is what do I do? This is probably, it's they won't let go, and they don't want to let you go, but they don't want to make, things happen either, it looks like. I hope you guys aren't being juggled with someone else. If that's the case, see you later. Sayonara. You stay high value and you don't need to be juggled, because you have the mindset that there are plenty of other people that will make you happy. You might, even if this is a soulmate, soulmates often are in our lives to teach us lessons, and your lesson might be, I know my value, and I'm gonna, even though I love you, I'm gonna stick to my value and not lower my value. Pulling back is always gonna make them want to come back, unless it's just somebody that you shouldn't be with, right? Okay, so pulling back, just like we were saying. 4 Swords, this is, getting out of a battle or taking a break, and that's in the recent past. So it looks like that's what you've been doing. Yeah, focusing on your pentacles, being independent. Blessings. This, whatever it is with this person, looks like it's been extremely burdensome, waiting for them to recognize your value, which sucks because I can tell this is probably someone you're really crazy about. You've got 7 of Pentacles that's waiting. I mean, got a lot of happiness here. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, success, recognition, but it's convoluted. It's confused. And I think This is just very clear. I know it's basic, but it's very clear. I think the, it coming to an end is going to bring it back stronger. Not that you need to wait. You got to really move on with things, just really, really, because that's what you need to do. So we're looking at how this person feels about you. Let's dive in deeper for that. I think they see you as hardworking and an achiever, and that probably is, a part of what attracted them to you. We're not really attracted to people who are down and out and don't have things going on. So I read something that was like, oh yeah, that's so true. The person who's having the most fun wins. So if you're sitting around waiting for someone, which I very much doubt you are, so I think a tower is going to, look at this layout. Here's Justice, Libran energy again. Things need to be balanced out. There's a tower. Communication may cause that tower, but in the end, you're going to end up with someone who gives equally, someone who loves you, someone who shows it, someone who's available, right? For you right now, not available next week. Don't play the someday game. Please don't play the someday game. Someday they'll be ready. Someday they'll see my value. Someday they'll know that they're supposed to be with me. Don't play that. So if that's the case, then that's fine. But don't wait. You cannot wait. It will mess up your energy. This also looks like it would not be a bad thing to communicate, this is what I want is X, Y, Z. I understand if you're not able to give me that, or if you're not in the same place, but I'm gonna keep going towards my goals. Look at that, union, stability. You guys could be in a twin flame. I don't want to plant that seed if you're not, but if you are, you probably know it. What's the Sun card? Leo, you're going to be happy either way. This is outcome, actually. What else for outcome or near future? Best case scenario. You guys could be also, I feel like a lot of you could be kind of up in arms and unsettled about this, because this came out in the pre-shuffle too. Because you've put a lot of focus and energy into it. And maybe there's a strong passion that's hard to let go of, but this could be a karmic. It could be a karmic, here for, we meet people for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. This could be a season that brings you closer to this union. It could be a learning moment for you. I feel like some of you feel like that. What is that? Okay, anything else? And then we're going to look at those oracles. And stick around to the end because we'll do an intuition test. Okay, you guys have major money happening to you. I tried to get out. I mean, how many times have I put this card back? 10 of Pentacles. So this is probably, maybe the best card in the deck, because it's not just pentacles, it's success in all areas. It's health, wealth, happiness, everything. But a strong money and stability. Golly, sorry. You know what that is? That's my, it must have been 1111. Because that's when that went off, maybe, I don't know. Because it's, that's my mantra that I say every day, that the abundance I seek also seeks me. I now release all obstacles between us, or blockages. So what's with the 10? There it is again. What's with the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands? This is stay strong. You do know. I think you know that you've got abundance and wealth coming, or that you're on pace for that. That Strength card screams at us. It screams perseverance, move forward, keep going. Some of you, I just also got this person, they need to come correct and be honest, or you don't want it, you don't want to build something with someone like that. Jeez, Libra. Okay. Need for balance. Look at that, 10 of Cups. I mean, how beautiful of a reading. What more could we want? Huh. We have 2 of Cups. I don't know where it went. Did I put it back? We've got 2 of Cups. We've got 10 of Cups. And we have Justice, Libran energy over and over. Something needs to be balanced out. It could be this could be encouraging you to not settle for someone that doesn't have the same timeline as you, because remember we had that TikTok and soulmates and by the book, right? Let's look at the TikTok in case I'm missing something, and then we'll do your intuition test. Let's see, page 30. Can you guys see the face in here? There's always a face in there. Do you see it? You can take a screenshot if you want. 33, I feel, is an important number. Also, I'm still finding feathers. If you guys want to look for feathers, the other signs I'm getting are umbrellas and 1111 and 444. So those are all things that could catch your eye and mean something. Like if you see those numbers, stop and see what you're doing at that time, or what you're thinking about, because there could be a message there. Okay, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release the agenda. Yeah, we talked about that in the beginning. So remember, sometimes divine timing is better. If you feel like you've invested way too much time and energy on this person and that's what's keeping you waiting, that's a false idea, okay? Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. Powerful. Powerful. So, yeah, it could be a soulmate. Looks like a strong connection, but it doesn't look like you're supposed to wait. Okay? And there is always enough. There is never a shortage in the universe. There's always a gazillion more people that you could be happy with. Don't limit yourself. We're going to do the intuition test. This time we're going to use bracelets. So I'm going to lay out 3 bracelets and I'm going to focus on one. They're obviously stones, okay? And crystals, I mean. And I'm going to focus on one, and you guys are going to choose which one, okay? So we have the black obsidian. We have the, I think this is blue quartz. And we have the white, whatever it is. So I'll just hold them up like this. So, okay, I'm focusing on one. And let me know in the comments which one you chose. If you chose this one, you are correct. All right, Leo, I love you guys so much. I pray for you guys every day. Please subscribe if you watch the channel often so I can pull in your energy along strongest with subscribers. And I guess that's it. I love you guys. Let me know. I'd love to hear where you're watching from so I can see where my prayers are reaching to you if you just want to say hi. Love you guys. Bye, Leo.